we have a winner here. And we have the judge. He's been responsible. He's been up and down checking these dogs. And just to give you guys a brief and an understanding of why this happens, I'll let him introduce himself, give him us a small profile of himself so that we can understand what was going on, what was he doing around this place.
All right. Hi there, my name is Mark Anderson, and I'm an all breeds international judge. I've been in dogs for about 45 years, and I've traveled the world, and I've judged at many places: Canada, Argentina, Australia, Thailand, China. So I've picked up a vast experience. I have a huge passion for dogs, and trying to find the best structured animal is the most important thing that you need to do at a show. It's not all about who is at the end of the lead, but it's all about the dog that's at the other end of the lead.
And now I would want you to kindly explain, maybe you can go by breed. When you are looking at the dogs, what are you looking for?
Okay, mainly we have a breed standard that we need to study and understand, and the dog has to adhere to the breed standard that is laid down. And it's all over the world like that, and that is what I'm looking for. And also that extra bit of spark. A well-conditioned dog makes a big difference. A dog that's got the right temperament and the vuma to go out there and make it happen for himself and the handler. The other thing is, as I've said now, handling. Handling is a big thing. Yes, the handler needs to understand the dog very well. They need to be a team, and that's what makes a winner. This guy that handled this dog today was superb. So the two of them made an excellent team.
So it's not just about the dog, it's also about their person.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's about the whole team together, the whole teamwork together, because without a good handler, no matter how wonderful the dog is, he's not going to be shown to his best ability. Okay.
Now, I saw you looking at teeth. What exactly were you looking at?
Okay, you need to have a type of bite. The dog needs to have, it's called a scissor bite, so you don't have any jaw impediments. The dog needs to be able to work. Some dogs use their mouths like the gun dogs. They use their mouths to pick up birds and collect birds, so the jaw needs to be very strong and the teeth need to be set in the right position for them to do the bite. So that's why various breeds have various reasons why they use them. The working dogs, I mean, they may have to go and hunt, so they also need a strong, correct jaw to hold whatever they're collecting, and that's basically some of the reasons.
Now, in general, from what you've seen on the show, was there some, when it comes to recommendations, maybe you give some recommendation how to improve on this. What are some of the things you'd want people to improve on their dogs?
Okay, handling is one of the top things. Training your dogs and handling your dogs and understanding your dogs. You have various breeds and all of them have varying temperaments. Some are very soft, some are very strong and hard and tough, and that is the part you need to understand when you come into this ring. Otherwise you're never going to get the best out of it. So that is a very big thing. Training. The next thing is the grooming, the feeding. The grooming is ultra important. When you've got a white dog, you don't want to bring a dirty dog to a show or a smelly dog to a show. It's not a good thing. This is a beauty show after all. I mean, if Miss World came dressed as a bag lady, she'd never get anything. So the dog needs to fit the part. So clean your dog, make sure it's groomed properly, take out all the extra hair, and it's a pleasure for a judge to go over a dog like that.
Okay, I had somebody exclaim that her dog was overweight. Is there something like an overweight dog? And is there something like
Yes, they are overweight dogs. Unfortunately, sometimes when you judging a group of say 4 or 5 dogs, one of them may be overweight, but maybe the best structure underneath all. So some people may not understand why you gave it to the dog, but it did have the best structure. But it's not a good thing to put in a show dog that's overweight. It just kind of impedes them. They drop down on their pastons and they don't look their best. So keep the dog to a top condition.
Thank you. At least now we have a better understanding. I hope my viewers have a better of understanding. You guys, I tell people we take dogs for shows. There are shows for dogs, and people ask me, Linda, what are these things? So I hope from this episode you get to understand a little bit more about dogs. It's not just about owning a dog, guys.
Can I just say something? It's my first time here in Kenya, and it's an absolute privilege to come and judge your dogs and be amongst all you people. It's lovely to see young guys getting involved and doing what they need to do, and it makes me excited for the future. Okay.
Thank you. We'll be happy to have you again. Thank you. You've been awesome. Hey, wonderful people. My day is still continuing, meeting super fans, and also, we are getting to West Africa. My fans in West Africa, how are you? Thank you. So we have a representative of you guys, so I'll let him introduce himself, tell us where he's from, and tell us why he's here. What are you doing here?
Linda, thank you so much. So my name is Cyrus Bidu. Those who watch Solo One's GH Dog TV will know me. I'm the owner of Alpha Handy Kennel. I breed German Shepherds, Rottweilers, and Frenchies. Yes, and yes, like you said, you have a big fan base growing in West Africa, Ghana especially, and I'm very, very happy that I met you on this ground. So currently we are in Kenya for the East Africa Kennel Club show. And yes, I mean, once you are in a space where all the dog breeders are, then I'm sure that I was very sure I was going to see you here. So yeah, basically.
Now, you've seen some of our dogs. What notes should we compare?
We should compare. Okay, I think you have. You are doing fantastic. I unfortunately missed out the German Shepherds because I touched down in Nairobi late last night, and by that time the show was over. I've seen enough Rottweilers. I think you have fantastic stock. I'm yet to see the best in show, etc. for the various categories, but at least what I have seen of your bitches, of the males. Excellent job the breeders are doing over here. Yeah, excellent job. You are doing fantastic over here. Good job.
Thank you for watching us. Thank you for reaching out. I appreciate it. We appreciate it.
You're welcome, Solo One. She's your biggest fan in East Africa, and I'm glad that we can connect. You know, the world is so small.
Yes.
Who knew? That I'll come in here, I'll see Linda, I'll see Babu, who is behind the camera. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for having me.
So you go back and you say hi to my fans back there, and you say hi to Solo and tell Solo we want a collaboration soon.
Gladly, I'll do that. Maybe I'll be the glue to bring the two of you together.
Thank you.
Solo One, I'm your number one fan, and I've met Cyrus here. He represents you in this show, so we are glad and we are happy to meet Cyrus, and we are hoping he will connect us to you. We want to do a collab with Ghana. Ghana, you have nice dogs and you are my inspiration. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Babu.
Nice.
Hi guys, day 2 of the East African Kennel Club Championship Dog Show, and I'm here meeting beautiful people, meeting beautiful dogs, and I'm here with a gentleman, and I'll let him introduce himself and also introduce his dog to us. Hi.
Hi, my name is Arvinda. I'm from Von Arves Kennels. I would like to show you my dogs. This is King Arlo. So he's come for junior handling today. Yesterday he was positioned second in his class. Yeah. Another dog which is on that side is Enzo, who won the best long coat yesterday, and is here to compete for the best in show.
Oh, so he won the yesterday. So I heard that for a dog to become a champion, it has to win 3. What are
Three
they?
CCs, 3 challenge certificates.
3.
Has to win 3 times overall in the categories. Yeah.
So was it his first or?
Yeah, he's only 6 months old, and today was his first time attending a show and first time winning a challenge certificate.
Oh, that's good for him then.
Yeah.
So when it comes to junior handling, this boy will be handling the dog.
Yes, and then there's a judge there who will decide who's the best handler, junior handler. This is to encourage the younger guys to pick up on handling dogs. Yeah.
So this guy has been training with your dog
We've been together for more than 2 years. We've been training them. We usually train together.
This is so encouraging. Parents out there, guys out there, can you see how this love for dog world is? You train your young kids. You do not just keep your kids at home. Now, do you have other breeds other than German
I'm
Shepherd?
just purely on German Shepherds.
Why purely German
I
Shepherd?
just love them, their temperament, and how the human dog interaction is with them. It's good. So I've always had a love for German Shepherds, so I stuck to German Shepherds. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. All the best for your dog. I hope your dog gets to win.
Definitely. Yeah, thanks.
And thank you for agreeing for being.
So, no problem. Thanks.
My interaction here continues, and I'm standing here with this gentleman and these awesome dogs. Guys, can you see those dogs? Oh my God. Hi, and this one has fallen in love with me. Are you a girl or a boy? So I'll let them introduce themselves. I'll let them tell us, introduce us to their dogs and also themselves. Karibuni.
Asante sana. Kwa majina naitwa Wilson and this is my dog. Huyu naitwa Shinda. He's 4 years old. Yeah, and we came from Hardy Estate. The other one, the reason we lay down, the other one is Vico, and it's 7 years. Yes. And the last one is called Dusky. It's 8 years. Yes.
Have you guys been participating in the shows annually, or how is it that you're here?
Yeah, tulikuwa tunakuja lakini for 2 years tujakuja for the owner. She have a problem. She fall down and she's an old lady. Yes.
Now you're the dog handlers. Mbona mbwa? Why dogs?
Kwa sababu tunapenda wanyama kwa kama rafiki. Tunachunga hao vizuri. Yes.
Na sasa vile hawa wanyama wenyu, I can see they are looking healthy, like they are beautiful. Kindly let us know, like, wanakula nini? How do you maintain, like, their coats are nice? How do you maintain that?
Sasa kuko na vyakula nanunua kutoka kwa duka. Biscuits na ziko tofauti. So we have already local, like kuko na chakula kama duck and rice ama large bite. Your biscuit iko na a lot of vitamins. So inakula kama class moja asubuhi per dog. Ikifika saa 8 they can give them, but we are exchanging food. Like for example, ikikula leo biscuit, kesho itakula mchele na mixed na nyama. Na kama mbwa ni mgonjwa, mpaka lazima mwenyewe handler, unajua vile unaamuka asubuhi ukiangalia unaona mbwa hayuko normal, and then una suspect kuko na something wrong with your dog. Mara moja tell the owner, take a dog to the vet to check the dog. Yeah.
Na sasa umekuwa ukihandle dogs kwa miaka ngapi sasa?
For 9 years.
Wow.
Yes. from 2012 up to now. Yes.
Or do you have experience with any other breed ama ni Rottweiler peke?
I think that's a roti peke yake. Yeah.
Na hiyo ni kwa upendo ama ulijipata tu na roti ni kuku?
Kupenda.
Roti ndo.
Yeah, sababu roti when ukifanya training iko haraka sana kusikia. Yeah. For example, ukiambia come sit, inajua. Down, listen. Down. Good boy. Up. Sit. Inasikia.
Oh my God, the obedience with that dog. You people, can you see? Na sasa, nikuulize. Coming to the show, what to the dogs and to you as a handler, what is umuhimu wake?
Sasa umuhimu wake ulitengenezwa nao bosi wetu hawa, walitengeneza kitu kama society, so wakapanga kitu kama show. You see, judge hatoki hapa, judge anatoka ng'ambo, yeye anakuja naangalia vile umbwa inakimbia vizuri, kuna discipline, ikisimama haisumbui, inacheza, ina follow instructions. Sasa hapo anajua hii umbwa inastahili namba 1. Basi umbwa yako naambia wewe namba 1, usimama pale. Yeah.
Sawa, nashukuru. Acha nizungumze na mwenzako pale. Okay. Pia wewe tuelezee jina lako. Na huyu na yeye anataka
Na mimi naitwa Kennedy Kenywa. Yeah. Mimi ni mtu ni kama handler, nafanyanga hii kazi pamoja na huyu mwenzangu. Yeah.
Umekuwa ukifanya kwa muda gani?
Kwa muda hiyo kutoka hiyo mwaka huyu naanza kufanya. Yeah.
Asanteni kwa kutusikiliza na kuzungumza nasi. I hope to see you doing your thing there on the arena. We'll be cheering for you guys. Thank you. Your dogs are so beautiful. Oh, bye. Do you want me to say bye? Hi my people, my day continues and today I get to meet one of my favorite dog breeds. Okay, from the dogs, from the movies. You know, we get to meet these breeds from the movies. We're introduced to these breeds from movies. So this one is one of my favorite breeds. Hey, featured in the movie Cruella, right? Tell us the name of the breed and also introduce us to your dog and tell us something nice about your dog.
Yeah, the breed is called Dalmatians. Yeah, they are famous because they're white and they have either black or brown spots. This is a rather large breed. This dog is 7 months old.
Wow.
Yes, he's still a puppy. Dalmatians is a very loyal family dogs, very friendly. They like to play with kids. You cannot keep them on a chain or in a kennel. They want to stay with the family. Yes, and I like them. He's already a champion.
He's already a champion.
Yes, look here. Look, Giorgio, show your championship. Yes. All right. Good.
Now, when it comes to, you said he's friendly, but this is when we meet new breeds, we want to inquire like, does it come with any challenges? Let's say health-wise, how do you take care of it? How do you feed it? What is its regime like for it to be?
Really, a lot of time for these dogs. Yeah, you cannot just lock him up in a compound, or you have to take him for long walks, or even running, or going with a bicycle. Yeah, they're very time intensive. Yeah, when they are alone, they become very naughty and destructive. Yeah, but health-wise, he's very healthy. Yeah, and he is. I mean, of course, every dog needs a good diet. Yeah, you cannot just feed him leftovers. He needs, a balanced diet, and then he will be always healthy and full of energy.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for agreeing to talk to us. We appreciate it.
Pleasure. Welcome.
Hi guys, I'm still here meeting beautiful people, beautiful dogs. And yesterday I saw these dogs and I was in love. Oh my god, these dogs are pretty. So we're hoping that today you'll come so that you can introduce us to the breed because you've never met this breed before. So kindly tell us your name and the breed and where it comes from.
My name is Antonella, and she's a rough collie. He's a sheep herding breed, but now, of course, we keep as a pet. And we have 4 of them. They are imported from Italy. They are imported from Italy from a very renowned breeder. They are very smart, very gentle, very balanced dog. The only thing you have to brush every day. Grooming is a bit of a. I mean, you have to brush and groom them every day for at least 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, if you want to keep the coat in good condition. Otherwise, very, very gentle dogs, very, very friendly. So we are in love. We have 4 of them, and now we will be at the final for Best in Show.
All the best for you guys. And how is it with kids?
Very gentle. I mean, we don't have kids, so they're not used, our dogs in particular, but generally the breed, they're very gentle and very friendly with kids. In fact, every kids now, they came and pet her. It was nice.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you for agreeing to it.
Enjoy, thank you.
Hi people! Oh my god, the breeds are meeting this time round. Rare. This one looks very delicate. Friendly.
They only look very delicate, but actually they're not. They're very strong, strong dogs. The breed originally comes from England, was made for hunting rabbits, and then they can compete in coursing, in agility. But by the way, they are very friendly dogs and very family dogs. They love kids. They love other dogs, especially of the same breed. They just love to be together in the pack.
It's an adult dog.
No, it's 6 months old puppy.
6 months. So it's supposed to grow bigger than this?
Just up to 52 centimeters in shoulders. Okay, so not so tall like greyhound. It's a little bit smaller. And what?
Remind me the name of the breed.
The breed is called Whippet.
Whippet. Okay. Thank you for agreeing to talk to us. We've met the Whippet. We've never met the Whippet. Actually, to be honest, I didn't know it existed. Thank you for introducing it to us. As you say goodbye, tell us your name. We didn't start with that.
My name is Alexandra, and his name is Dogarium Ian, at home called Duke. Dukey!
Thank you. Bye.
My name is Tanya Wairi Mojaru, and I'm 11 years old.
11 years old. What's the name of the dog you are handling and what's its breed?
I was handling a Rottweiler, and her name was Layla.
How old is Layla?
4 years old.
Is she your dog?
Yeah, she is.
So you've been raising Layla on your own?
Well, she was an import. She came when she was pregnant, but she's my best friend now. But I also handle pugs, but we didn't bring our pugs today. Yeah.
What was your experience here handling dogs? How old were you when you started handling dogs?
I was really young. I'm not really sure how old, but I was like younger than 6, around there.
Oh. And who introduced you to dogs?
I was born. Okay, my mom and dad, we had dogs by the time I was born. I've been with dogs my whole life. Yeah.
And why would you say, why do you love dogs?
They're really nice. I also like cats, but since I also, some of our dogs also they also like cats. Like one of our dogs, they raised this cat. Yeah, they're best friends, and that same cat also eats with the puppies. But I love dogs because they're such nice animals, and they can also protect their owners on these things, and they're really nice. But maybe some of them are vicious and some of them are kind, but they're still animals. Yeah.
Thank you, dear. You are awesome today. Hi, darling.
Hi.
I want you to introduce yourself and tell us how old you are.
I'm Melissa Mudon in Jerry, and I'm 13.
What's the name of the dog you are handling and what breed was it? Actually, you've been handling several, right?
Yeah. I've been handling. Today I did Bella, and she's a Rottweiler. She's 6 years old. Yeah.
At what age did you start handling dogs?
A very young age. I was actually not sure. I grew up with them, so it's complicating to know. Yeah.
And growing up with dogs, how has been the experience?
Chaotic, because they're very noisy, but it's a very good experience. Yes. Yeah.
And I'm sure you're in a able place to say, like, what advice would you give to small young girls who are afraid of dogs, or maybe they have dogs at home?
Not when the dog comes to you, don't freak out. Just stand still, or just don't start screaming or running away, because that's will normally make the dog chase you. Yeah.
So I'm not supposed to run away? No. Okay, I love dogs, but I'm afraid of dogs too. So which is your favorite breed?
I don't have a specific favorite one. Yeah.
You love all dogs?
Yeah.
Hey, you are awesome. Thank you for agreeing to talk to us. You've been awesome. One of the things that I've learned at this show is that the love of dogs is something that can be shareable throughout the family members. And this is evident by these guys' performance. Actually, there is somebody missing here who's a little bit taller than them. We saw this young man yesterday doing some awesome handling. The brother is like, hey, the star of the show. So let me chat with them and they can get to introduce themselves and tell us, like, how is it that they are in this, how is it that they get to love dogs, handle them? Mumefikaje hadi hapo? Let me start with the one who's happy. Sasa,
Poa.
Unaitwa nani?
Mohamed Hussein.
How old are you?
12.
Which is your favorite breed of dog?
GSD.
What is it, GSD?
Why GSD? Ama hujui? Unaipenda tu, unajipatanga tu umeipenda tu. Okay, introduce yourself.
My name is Mohamed Hussein. Currently the second person to be in the UK for the crafts, representing East Africa. Yeah.
Okay, somebody else here, introduce yourself.
My name is Hafiz Hussein.
How old are you?
19.
19. What is your favorite breed of dog?
Rottweiler.
Why a Rottweiler?
They are loving dog, good guard dogs, and I just love them.
At what age did you start handling dogs?
I was born where there were dogs.
So when you were crawling, there was a puppy crawling.
Yes.
Okay. Now let's go back to the. How is it that all of you guys have this love for dogs? How is it that you guys are all handlers?
It's more like it's in the genetics. I can say the genetics because it's actually a third generation. It started with my grandfather and then to my father and then it was passed down to us. Hopefully to our next generation also.
Watu wangu, are you taking notes? When you're doing whatever it is that you're doing, whether it's dogs, consider the generation that comes. What will they say? So what advice would you have for dog lovers who are seeing you guys do these things and they wish they would be able to do that?
Nothing is impossible. You just have to work you just have to work your best and have faith in God, and that's all. Yeah.
Now, other than now handling your family dogs, do you handle other dogs?
Yes, I do.
Professionally?
Professionally, yes.
Now, if it's professionally, what advice would you give a dog owner who's new at owning a dog?
First of all, train your dog properly. Get a proper trainer, get a professional trainer, get him to train the dog according to the breed standards and according to the way the dog is supposed to be handled at the show. Because you normally get a lot of issues here. Dogs coming for the first time in the show and they've never been here. The dog has no idea what is going on and you just handed over the dog. No. So it's better you prepare your dogs early if you come for a show. Get the correct trainer and prepare your dog for the show in the right way.
You guys have been awesome. Thank you for agreeing for this interview. You've been awesome. Guys, this wonderful weekend has been organized by some awesome people, and I'm going to let them introduce themselves and I'm going to let them tell us something a little bit about the show and the background of all this.
All right, so my name is Grace Wahome and I am the chair lady of the East African Kennel Club. The East African Kennel Club has been in existence for the last 100 years. It's a club that was started from the love of dogs, and we are actually under the Kennel Union of UK. For us, we promote good breeding practices, dog husbandry, and a lot of breeds are registered with the East African Kennel Club. One thing you should know that the East African Kennel Club is East African. It's just not Kenyan. So we also have representation in other countries other than the East Africa. I think apart from South Africa, we are one of the oldest Kennel Club, and so many other countries look up to us for planning and everything to do with dogs, and especially since we hold the biggest what we call stud book in East Africa. We also have a lot of people, judges and from international judges who come to judge the shows. And I think for the many years we've been here, we've all had judges from all over the world, which is very good because it's, in Africa or as Africans, many people out there don't see that we have potential, we have good dogs, we have existence of good clubs, and this is a way to promote what Africa can do and what they portray. I will give you the manager of the show. And we have 5 shows in a year. Before COVID, we used to have 5 shows in a year. We have specialized shows like for Labradors. We have German Shepherd shows. We have Ladies Kennel show, and we have the East African Kennel Club show, which is normally the major show since it's the East African Kennel Club. And it takes a lot of work to plan these things. It's not an easy task, but with a good group and good council members who support us, we always make it happen. Yes,
we are grateful. Now, before you go, I have followers of young dog lovers and young breeders. What advice would you give to them when it comes to proper dog ownership, proper dog husbandry?
One thing is that I tell the young breeders, I started as a young breeder personally, and I know through experience is that it's good to go to people who know what they're doing and what they're doing right. Dog breeding is not a shortcut. It's not about money. It's about promoting and doing the best for the dog. Breeding is about improvement.
Love for the breed.
And the love for the breed. It's never about how much money I'm going to make for it. And unfortunately, people get it the wrong way, is that dog breeding is a business. It's not a business. If you do it for money, for making a few bucks, you'll be disappointed, because these are animals. Animals do not speak. You have to speak for them. Animals, you have to feed them well. You have to take care of them. You have to train them. And as you can see, what has happened here, it's a lot of work. It's not easy to have dogs winning, young children showing their dogs. And we also need to teach the young people that the good guidance is important. You just don't jump for it. You need to get the good advice, and always seek for advice through the kennel club, through members, through older breeders. It is always important. That way you will make less mistakes. Yes. Yes, and learn from others. We learn from experience, and personally I've had dogs for over 22 years, so it's a lot of experience. Yes. Yeah.
Thank you, that is awesome.
My name is Neil Rosenstock. I am the executive officer of the Kennel Club and the show manager, so I've worked very hard to get this show going, and I'm very, very happy it's gone so well. I think one of the things we sometimes forget is that dogs are the first animal that adopted humans in our evolution, and they are not like cattle, they're not like any other animal. They need love and family as well as all the other stuff. The good care is one thing, but they are part of our family. They're not just an animal that lives out on in the boma. And with the good breeding, it's also, I find it's very much like a art. The artists that really put their work in have a real original piece. The people who are doing the bottom end of breeding, they are just pushing out posters or prints. And you get a very different thing there.
Thank you for having us. You've been wonderful. No, okay.